video. So this video is wholly based on a new topic called as animals. So often we see many animals around us. For example, little insects, they are also counted as animals only. Or like frogs, toads. I hate frogs, but they are also animals. And toads, dogs, cat, and many more. So today's our basic topic is animals. So animals, there are millions of different types of animals on Earth. So scientists have divided them into groups based on their body features that they share. For example, is their body covered with furs, feathers, or scales? The amazing imaginary animals shown here are the combined skin parts of animals from 6 well-known groups. So there are 6 well-known groups which are very common. So there are millions of animals actually around the planet Earth, and from there they are divided into many groups according to their body types. What are they eating? What are they about? What are their body shape? What are the features? What are the blood type? What are the organs present? Like that they are divided, and there are types of it. Like they are divided into groups. So there are 6 well-known groups called which are scientists divided into, and this division is based on their body features and some of the extra things. So let's start of the groups. So first I will talk about the mammals. So these are mammals. So giraffe is an example of mammals. Mammals have fur or hair on their bodies, and they feed their babies with milk. Humans are type of a mammal. So humans are a type of a mammal, and these actually mammals are a type of division. The animals which are mammals, actually they have fur on their body. They contain fur on their body, and they will feed their baby animals with milk. And humans are a type of a mammals only. We know, if you have not known, human is also an animal, but as a type of animal, if we call it, it's a mammal. So next we go to the next type of group called as reptiles. Reptiles are covered in hard, dark, dry scales or shell like this tortoise. So if you see this tortoise, so this is a reptile. Their body will be covered with either dry scales or shell, and they will be covered with hard, dry scales or shells like this tortoise. They will have the entire 4 legs or no legs at all. They will have either 4 legs. Or they will have no legs. Next type of thing is insects. So what are these insects? All insects have 6 legs and a pair of feelers on their heads. So if you see, all the insects have 6 legs and they have feelers on their heads. Feelers in the sense like this butterfly, like this 2 antenna type structures. Feelers on their head like this moth or butterfly. For example, moth. Most of them have wings and can fly. Most of these insects have wings and can fly. Next type of animals is birds. They are divided into birds called as birds. So birds have wings. So this type of animals have wings, and they are only animals that have feathers which keep them warm and help them to fly. So these are the only animals which have feathers and which can fly, and these feathers actually help them to keep them warm. As we know, flying means in the sky, and as we go up in the sky, in means up in the height, the air becomes thinner and colder, so it helps them to be warm in that situations. So these are the only particular means animals which have feathers. And also there are types of, there are many birds. If I say, some of the common are crows, pigeons, and some of them which cannot fly are ostrich and kiwi, and many more are there. So some of the rarest of birds are there. Some of the very known particular birds are there. For example, eagles, which you will see very gracefully going. If you see, some of them are as a pet in their homes, which is not a good thing, but it makes our home more glamorous, because there's so much of having so beautifully flying. So birds are a part of nature which are so beautiful. Still we see them in a zoo. The ones we see in the zoo are very much a rare featured birds, and some of them are very commonly seen. And if you've seen a vulture, this is the most glossy one I've ever seen in a zoo. So I like vultures also, not because they actually are very dangerous, but they have their own type of, they actually have that shoulder part is so big, that's why I love them. And that's what a birds is about. Now I will go for fishes. So the next animal type is fish. Fish, and in Hindi there is a poem also, Machli Jal Ki Rani Hai. So in that poem there is a full description of the fish life, and we have seen that how fish actually move, and if there will be no water, how it will be died. So basically, all fishes live in water and use their tails to help them to swim. Their bodies are covered with scales, and they have gills for breathing underwater. So all fishes have scales, and means all fishes live in water, of course, and they swim through their tails. They help the tails out in the back help them to swim. Their bodies are covered with scales, and actually how they breathe the underwater is through their gills. We humans have lungs and they have gills, and that gills help them to breathe underwater. So some of these fish also, if I say a fun fact about them, some fishes, what will they do? They will eat up, means of course fishes eat their own food. They find out the food. Small fishes are the food of big ones. So they will find out the food underwater, in the water, in wherever that water sources. That kind of fish will find their food, means they will eat their food with jumping on the tree. Yes, some of the fish, what will we do, in particular places, what will happen, trees are near to the water, so any insect if sits on that particular tree, the fish will go and have a high jump and eat that particular insect sitting on the tree. So next type of animals are amphibians. So amphibians, for example, are frog. I hate frogs because I don't like frogs at all. But those who love them, hit a like. And those who are like mine, I don't like frogs. I like other amphibians. To me, it's okay, but not frog. I don't like frog at all. Even a toad. So those who don't like them, likewise me, hit a like. And those who like them also hit a like. And those who like both toad and frog and means they are okay with that, comment me down. Amphibians live in both land and water. Live both on land and water. Most of them have 4 legs. They use for walking and swimming. So amphibians are animals which live both in land and in water. You see, frogs also swim in water and also they live in land, and they have 4 legs. Most of them have 4 legs, and they use them for walking and swimming. So let's have a quick recap what we have learned in this whole video and see the definitions of all of these. So let's go. Mammals, so it's a recap, so let's start. So mammals have 4 legs, have fur and feed their babies with milk. Reptiles have dry scales or shells and they usually have 4 legs or no legs, and for example tortoise. Insects, they have feelers on the head, they have wings to fly. Most of them can fly and they have 6 legs. Next is birds. Birds have feathers and can fly. They are the only animals which have feathers, and they help them to, the feathers help them to keep them warm and to fly also. So birds are this much, and then we go to fish. Have scales, have gills to breathe, and they can they actually move with their tails wagging behind. Next, amphibians. Amphibians live in both land and water. They mostly have 4 legs, and yes, the 4 legs help them to swim and walk. So this was the whole video about. If you like the video, well, if you like it, hit the like button, and hope you like the video well, and meet you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and